Hey everybody, I want to show you the gardening. Why are you looking at the TV?
Rock and roll, that movie.
And what do you see? A big
Giant glass pond.
Okay.
Like
We will get back to this in a moment.
45.
To this when we're looking at the garden. I can't comment now. Let's go. So we're done with shopping. The thing is, we went to a place that is very American and very organic and very expensive. And there you go, not for general house shopping. There you would go for...
Go on and show them the new lighter I got.
Well, come and show.
It's in the garage.
We're waiting for you.
Okay, here it is.
We'll wait for him. I want to say that, I'm not used to... I got frustrated because when I pick something, he says, no, it's not good. I'm not used to shopping with someone else, but I'll tell you more after. So this is the garden. Look at this. This is amazing, huh? I'm not going to tease you. I'm going to reveal the email I sent to Kaya Simons later, and we'll talk about that later.
It's been, a week and a day now that we started those from seeds. They're doing really well.
Yeah.
We still have to wait about 2 more weeks to put them outside.
So show the ladder. Where is it?
It's out here. It's not an interesting.
What was the budget for this?
More than I would have spent, but you have to have one. There's no substitute for a ladder.
Are we gonna go make close up?
You can if you want. Yeah. It's a good brand.
Can you have some height indication?
6 feet.
6 feet.
Yeah.
So how much was it?
I really don't want to say. It was
You have to say on the internet.
It was on sale.
But you have to say because they can Google and they can find it out anyhow.
It was $100.
It was $100. Okay. Good. So you guys heard, yeah. What can I say? It's very important. And we're gonna use this for what?
Well, the house to do things. Like I said, there's no substitute for a ladder.
So, but you bought it for what reason urgently?
Well, right now I need to replace some light bulbs around here that I can't reach very well.
Okay, that makes sense.
Anything else that you would need a ladder for that you can't reach, you pretty much have to have one if you have a house.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Thank you very much, Steve.
You're welcome. Get a good shot of the plates.
I will.
All different ones there. They're doing really well.
I'll make you dinner in a moment. Oh, we're gonna make the corn. We have corn plans today.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, so. No, it's fine. I don't need the light.
Okay.
So, as you saw on my comments because I couldn't, speak, but now I can. You saw the comments before that someone is impersonating, which I find very funny, for me it's amusing, but it just shows how strange this YouTube is. Somebody is impersonating Steve, took his picture, and also named Steve, and wrote me in the comments, "Go live, baby." For me, that's hilarious. It's a funny joke. But I can't tell Steve because he'll get upset because he can't take this. It's so funny. You know how Steve is. So I wanted to laugh about. I can laugh with you about it. I wonder who this person is and how much fun they're having out of this. I'll tell you one thing now. The shopping today, I got a little bit frustrated, and it's because that I'm used to. I always paid everything myself, and also now I have my card, my USA America Bank card with Chase, and I can pay myself. But the thing is, I'm not like when we were in the supermarket. Steve is not used to living with a woman or someone else. As I said before, he met me. The last time he had some intimacy with a woman was 15 years ago, so he's not used to living with a partner, and that's why I like him, because he treats me as a human and not as a woman like other people and men did before. He treats me as a human. But sometimes it's too much of a human. I'm not his sister. I'm still the wife. I'm still a woman. And if I would put something in the cart, he would be like, no, no, this is not good. So in the end, I don't put in the cart. At one point I was thinking, because I saw all the things, think that the situation I had before and now, and I'm not pretentious. I didn't say, oh, I really wish to have this burger, or I want a steak, or I want a lipstick, or no, I accept my situation as it is. You see me every day, what I report and what I do and everything. And I know my life was different before and now it's different. But for me it's hard, but also I cannot tell him, and I was like, should I just tell him, hey, let's take 2 cards, I take what I want and you take what... But that doesn't work in a marriage. Or so how do I deal with this situation? The answer, I think, is in the end, to go with him, and when I go with him, that he buys what he wants, and for me not to comment. And then when I want something myself, I have to go on my own and do my own stuff. That's it. Together we cannot. It's very difficult because he's not used to it and I'm used to... I don't know if you understand, and I know I'm rambling, but I had to out it a little bit because I was confused. He took me out and we're out, but something yet... And I was like, yeah, it's just a learning procedure. I can't tell him, because it feels ridiculous as a married couple for me to say, let's take 2 cards and pay separately. Doesn't it? What do you think? Am I wrong or am I right? It looks awkward, it feels awkward. So in the end, whatever, I was happy to be out. And I will go like I was yesterday. I'll buy what I want when I want my stuff, as I did all my life. I will have to just do it as before. But I appreciate he took me out and I had a good time, and I'm glad I can talk to you about it. And I will return later. Maybe I'll cook something and show, but I don't think I will show. There's no point. I will continue with sharing my email that I sent to Kaya, and she told me to write her. I wrote her in her chat. In her chat, she gave me the email address, and I wrote her, and she didn't reply. I was mad. Following months later, happened what happened with who passed away, and she said, why don't people write me? And I wanted to reflect on that. Well, I wrote you. I wrote everybody on YouTube. And some replied me and some didn't. And you shouldn't say why. I'm going to get back to this. But the point is that many people replied me. Like I said, Anne also replied me. But Anne wrote me on my mobile phone because I sent her my number, because she said, this has nothing to do, and she called me by my name, not Bali, by Melissa. This has nothing to do with YouTube. You must separate your line. YouTube world, and that, and real life. And you're a good person. You've struggled. You have problems. It's obvious. And I appreciate that. She gave me the understanding to draw a line between reality, YouTube, real life, and all that. Anyways, we'll talk later. I talked enough. Peace.